I do just want to be like, nah, and just go home. Nah, I'm out of here. Also, yeah, I'm just opening up a walkthrough for this chapter. I cannot be bothered. I cannot be bothered. Alright, which one is this? This is Turnabout Big Top. Still in the investigation part. Alright. Now you might think, Viv, this is not good content. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about this! Alright. Anywho. Look at the record, you have all this stuff. Alright, I was going to, the room. So we got movement going on here. December 28th, Berry Big Circus, Big Top. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress. Don't be so negative. Of course we were making progress. But everyone loved the Ringmaster. And there's no sign of footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries that have to be solved. Of course. And now Regina isn't here. I'm not saying how that's related. December 28th, Big Top, Ringmaster's room. It looks the same as always. A great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing. Will you stop it, you poster pilferer? I'm just kidding. You know I already got one of these posters. You mean stole one of those posters? Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said he hid Trilo somewhere in this room. Trilo. Oh, the ventriloquist puppet. Alright, sorry, I'm just kind of peeling dead skin off my face. It's kind of gross. Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Indeed, just look at all the awards the circus won. Like, All County Quiz Champion, Young Masters Association Mini Golf Master, Pet Grooming Grand Prix. Wow, the Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I never could have imagined. There's something shoved underneath the bookshelf. This is... That's Trilo! That's Ben's puppet! I think you're right. We'll go back to him later. Hand over to Maya. Why do I have to carry this thing? I like that it's explicitly given to Maya. December 28th. Big Top Cafeteria. One second, I'm gonna grab something. I'm going blanky mode, chat. I haven't gotten I don't have a blanky mode button for my Stream Deck yet, but here's the new button for going blanky mode. Anyway, hi. Oh, hey Ben. Hello. Hello to you too. It's awfully cold today. Don't you agree? Yeah, I do indeed. You think it's cold, Nick? I don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case. Anyway, here's your little buddy back. Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it? Yes, that's mine. Here you go. Alright, Maya, let's get going. It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben. Okay. So, Nick, where are we going next? Let's see. Maybe we should go talk to the comments again. Hey, wait! Who said that? What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind wench! Jesus. Hold on one sec. Just the... No, I have to do this. 1 second, chat. Let me... Okay. That's still really quiet. I don't know if it's audible audio chat. What's your problem anyways? You know how to properly greet someone? Ben? Is that you, Ben? No, I would never. It was me, yeah, me, down here. You're Trilo? That is Mr. Quist to you, sir. What's the matter if we just blurt out my name? Now try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect. Not again. Mr. Quist. Mr. Quist, is that better? No, look at me when I'm talking to you, 8-bit excuse for an attorney. Trilo, we talked about insulting people. You promised. He was mocking me. Not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal. I'm sorry, Trilo. Nick, what just happened? Trilo's still a puppet, right? Ability puppet. Hey, who do you think you are calling me a puppet? Alright, you know about the murder? You talking to me? I said you talking to me? You're looking at me, you talking to me? Ventriloquist, you behave, young man. Shut up, Woody. What murder are you talking about? You mean the one where they off the old man? I guess so. I have to make such a fuss about things. That old mutt paid us all peanuts. Trilo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet. What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? What? I wish you could see my face, chat. I am fucking... What? Alright. Don't you have nerve pills on I take right now? These two are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick? Okay, I'll talk. Gramps got cloud over the head. Lay it all out for you. The pace sucks, the clown sucks, and Puppet has his hand up my pants. How loud do I have this sound effect? Let me turn it up higher. Oh man, this trial really is just one big... Partner, you mean Ben? Yeah, creepy old guy that never finds it himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off from me, will ya? This is another one of the dorks around here. Oh, my. But I'll be fair. In this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performance. Ugh. I found my Madonna. Your... Madonna? Do we just, like, let these two idiots fight to the death and then just go home? Do we really have to do all this? Well, I'm not sure how to go that far. That's your excuse him. He does not understand of what he speaks. I am a future. Alright, I'm gonna lay off that button. It's starting to become annoying, at least to me. So I'm not gonna keep pressing it, but I'm not gonna read this dialogue. Instead, here's the voice. Here's it being read out to you, chat. Okay, we're good. Ringmaster got knocked upside his head by his sheep head by that flying fraud. You mean Max Galactica? Why do you say that? Trilo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that. Straighten up! I'm made of wood! Besides, you were there, you know what happened! You were there? If I didn't, should've let you in the facts. That's right. Please. I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled. Well, she... You know what? I said I was gonna stop doing it, but just for this, like, bit of text alone, right? Just... I'm dying, chat. Send help. I know you think that, but what? Gift of song. Gave her a song? Honor renowned tenor. I didn't know that I decided to grace you with one of my songs. Me, 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 me. I'm not reading this. Well, those are your eyeballs. I ain't voice acting it. I'm sorry. I have standards. The rest is private. I wish I had a button that had, like, speed lines on this, just right around the age 16 part. Stop! Oh, I wish I were Jared 19 and didn't know how to read. Also, hi. How's it going? Yeah. The melody is pretty good. It's literally, they need a little work. Who asked you? I'm the artist here. Thanks. Trilo's here. Trilo's here. Does that mean you can go talk normally? Hey, buttface! Ah! You must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all. Trilo? Enough jibber jabber. Let's get to court already. Hey! Wait a second. Nick, what's going on? He's witness for tomorrow's trial. Ugh. Like I said, I'm cheating through this. I don't care. What in the world happened in Trilo? Quite a pair, those two. Oh, God! Oh, no. Now what? Monkey! Ah! Yow! Ah! Damn. Robbed. Hey, welcome back, Nick! That monkey. Ah! My badge! That monkey stole it! What? Hi, Regina. Mr. Attorney, that face was... Oy. He looks completely dumbfounded. Regina! You, that monkey! Hey, no need to get angry, okay? But my attorney's badge! Don't worry, I'll help you out. Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it? By the way, the monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. His name is Money? Okay. The monkey is called Money? Yes. Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back? That's what I can do. Even I have money problems. Wait, no, it's not that. It's... Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. That's pretty funny. Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to. I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know. Huh? You don't know? Well, Money isn't exactly someone I am on friendly terms with. What? He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Oh, I see. Go to Mo's. I guess it is time to revisit that kooky clown. You mind telling us about Ben? Ben? You mean the guy that is always hanging around with Trilo? What do you mean, hanging around? Well, he was there when Trilo... Trilo told you... Yes, he did. No. No. Definitely not. Like, let these two idiots just fight to the death again, like I said, and then we just, you know, deal with what comes. We let them fight to the death and we shoot the other one. What about Ben? He's not gonna do it. Like sand for the hourglass or the days of the circus. At this rate, I hope so. Gina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? No, that won't be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it? Yeah, Max and Trilo both said otherwise. That's what they asked for her hand in marriage. Well, Max only talked to the ringmaster about it. I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly. Trilo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? He's gonna press. Wait. You do realize that Trilo is puppet? Oh. Oh boy. Let's see what else I have to do before I move on. Okay, thank God. Wrong way. I have a headache, chat. September 28th, lodging house plaza, huh? The gumshoe left, took off already. Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. Bet any other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct. You don't mind me, I'm consuming food. Lodging house, first floor, Mo's room. Oh my, but isn't Mr. Right all the time? Ugh. It's alright to be wrong every now and again, right? See, Nick, it just took a while for the joke to find its audience. So what can I do for you? Did you remember a good joke you want to tell me? Pull up a chair, maybe just pull up my finger, let me have it. We're gonna get the same sound effect either way, aren't we? Yeah, I'm not gonna press the button. How do you know I put a whoopee cushion on the chair? You know what it takes to be a clown, don't you? Wow. Big funny. Okay. So, how about Regina? Regina is such a pure, innocent child. Like, at least it's, like, less creepy, because, you know, but it's still uncomfortable, right? But it's not, like, predatory. She's a cutie, too. She was born and raised in the circus, you know? But that means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top. Sounds like Pearly. For her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality. She lives in a dream world. She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. The funny thing is, all that seems normal to her because it is her everyday life. It's funny how she thinks she can carry ventriloquist puppet. Don't ask me if reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. A clown sees life simply without complications. Then, you should be taking a bat to both of these Jokers' heads. If you're seeing things, you know, plainly. Hey, anyway. I heard a monkey named Money. Ah, yeah, Money! It's on my attorney's badge. Well, Money does love shiny objects. It makes sense that you'd swipe your badge. Under no circumstances can you chase after him. What's that? Oh, I know! You don't get involved in any monkey business, right? Exactly! Bravo! Bravo! You're not joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of him. And who does he belong to? I'll be happy to take you to where his owner's staying. You mean right now? Of course! Shall we go? Should we go with him now or wait a while? Let's go. December 28th, lodging house, 3rd floor, Acro's room. Gee, I wonder what Acro is. I would never guessed. You know what? You know what? Oh wait, no, right. I keep forgetting my commands. Good one. This is it? What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I can't breathe. Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyways, this is the place. Acro's room. Acro. He's an acrobat. Wow, I love that game. Sunsoft original. Seems like he's not around today. That's a big pile of junk over in the corner. I don't think you'd be wrong in assuming that Phoenix's stuff is over there too. Just be careful to make sure you've got the right stuff. Thanks, Mo. See you later. Okay. No, not that Acro. It's a monkey calendar. Businessman must really love monkeys. Maybe a little too much. Wow, I just realized that the year is almost over. Amazing how time flies. Ugh. Too real. It's been one wild year, especially the last part. Oh, we still got one last person up this year. Can we not, though? Can we put him in jail, too? Ugh. It's incredibly well made. It's almost like a maid made it up. Even the laundry on top of the bed is folded perfectly. Nick, there's nothing unusual about that at all. It's how things are supposed to be. Can't a man respect another man for doing something said man cannot do? Hey, the Nets. Money's be prone to breaking things. He's hardcore. That looks perfectly fine to me. You think he plays basketball? I think so. He's the life above the rim, you know. You're joking, right? You think the monkey has got proverbial game? Of course. The monkey doesn't fake the funk on a nasty dunk. What are you talking about? Well, for him, style tail might be an unfair advantage. You can see the big top from the window here. There's no snow on top of the big top. Kind of weird, don't you think? The inside of the tent is warm, so any snow that lands on the top probably melts. I guess you're right. The snow probably just slides right off. You know what, Floral? That's how I feel about Zero Ranger. He's got a barbell. Look around. Everything he's got is for a body trick. Wait a second. These are the same machines I see on TV all the time. Hey, Nick. What? I don't have this one. This rubber is a new model. I'll never do it, Maya. I don't want to end up a muscle woman. Look, let her be ripped. Let her suplex you into the pavement, Phoenix. Holy cow! There's a fork, a mirror, and a mirror. Everything's shiny. There's even a really cheap-looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this. It's a trophy. And it's really heavy. Nick, I found it! Your badge! It's right here! On the lapel. Thanks, you really saved me. Huh? What's the matter? Did you find something? Yeah, check this out. It's a ring. Something engraved on it. From T to R. T. Oh, duh. I'm like, wait, whose name do we know starts with T? And just clicked in my brain, it's Trilo. Oh, I think it's about time we wrap up our investigation. You think I'll win in court tomorrow? Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppet. Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, you still got a magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. I don't want that magician on my side any day of the week. Oy. At least the game's almost over and I have that going for me. Because after this is like the last one for like this part. Except unless there's like a bonus one for this game, which there might be. Good morning, Max. You mean Billy Bob? Max? Milk. What? If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function. Stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. I guess. Nick, Max is really nervous. It's understandable. Hey! What? You don't think I should fly, do you? Huh? You know, I gotta make a good first impression. Went into the room, maybe I should fly and warm up the crowd a little. No. Can't be having you flying around the courtroom. This wouldn't be right. Not if we hit someone. Man. Spider-Man turn off the dark off the shits. Don't worry, Max, just do what Nick says and everything will be okay. Oh. What is it this time? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I can see it now. The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously even from above. Well, this or that, and everyone in the room will be on your side! Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes? I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Oh my god. He's so stupid. I'm so glad I decided against it. And now the case of one... What? Your Honor, get on with it. Get on with it. Sorry, I just realized the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So? Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yes, Your Honor. He does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here would mind if we call the defendant Maximilian Galactica. It sounds more friendly. I wonder if that is our advantage. Miss Von Comber, your opening statement, if you please. I hope you didn't bother thinking you would win this one, Mr. Phoenix Light. Huh? That spirit channeling child was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. It did not count. Do you hear me? I'll still be upset about what happened last time. You have no chance. Zero. Zilch. None. I'm not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of Von Karma to lose at any scene. His being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright. So is the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are. Me? Guilty? What are you talking about? It will be my ultimate revenge. I'm not gonna bring her dad back. There, opening statement complete. Now let's hurry up and wrap up this waste of my time. Very well, you may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma. Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up there, now! Sorry to keep you from back, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective. Don't mention it. There's no trouble at all. I'm looking forward to this. Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question. At your service, sir. Alright, Detective, you may proceed with your testimony. I'm not even proceed with this, because I don't care about this trial at all. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. All the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routine. The session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim found bent over a wooden box dead at the doorway. The cause of death was a blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. Ouch. I see. He was beaten to death. Here's the autopsy report for the victim. The court accepts this into evidence. Blunt object. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, yeah. Let me ask you about the snow. It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. Snow. Let me see. There's gotta be more to this. What's the matter, Nick? You need to take a look at the court record. Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime? Let me see here. 1.5 inches. And froze and stayed there until the next day. That means it didn't snow after the fact, so that's why there's no snow on his body. Maybe that's the case, I don't know. You say all these are performers. What do you mean? Everyone but the dancers and the staff were there. Regina the animal tamer, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course, the defendant, Maximilian Galactica, and his victim, the Ringman. Oh, almost forgot. Regin the Tiger was there as well. Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey? When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch. Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings. After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to? Regina was playing with Regent, while Mo went back to his room tired from work. Ben the ventriloquist went to the gate, absorbed in his own world. And the ringmaster Max went off to the ringmaster's room to talk privately. Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? It seems they were negotiating Max's salary. Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. I'm glad he at least looks uncomfortable there. As he should. I could be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m. Okay, not a problem, Belle. We got a witness that told us how the whole thing went down. Ow! This is totally meaningless. Time to move on. Alright, we'll just have to revisit that testimony later. And Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim made his end? A wooden box. That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Carrying the box, huh? It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor. What do you mean? Well, it was much heavier than it looked. Not to mention it was locked. Locked, you say? 20-pound box, Jesus. You mind telling us what was inside that box? Well, when we found the box, it was a lot tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All inside was this little bottle. Bottle? What is that, detective? Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle. Inside the bottle, it's filled with pepper. Pepper? Why wasn't it locked in that big box? I don't know, probably that huge box. I wonder if that has some sort of special meaning. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct? You've done your homework, pal. And you haven't found this murder weapon? Have you? The police are searching for it as we speak. My theory is something the perpetrator ran off with. You would think so, just seeing it and find it on the scene. No. I bet he made it disappear with magic. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now. That's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case. I mean, all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper. Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, give me a second. Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness. Huh? I'm not even off the stand yet. Obviously, possessed with you being slow and able to take a hint. I don't know, but wrapped up is such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Poor Gumshoe. Thank you much, Detective Gumshoe. You may sit down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness. I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand. Talking about Ben the ventriloquist. I wonder if Chila will show up on the stand as well. That's a yes. Please state your name and occupation for the record. My full name is Chila Quist. I am employed as an operatic tenor. Excuse me. This called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist. That robe must be coming out of circulation. I said that I was a singer. If you don't believe me, fine. I'll grace you with a song. Me. World of law. Exciting and daring. Guilt or innocence. Decided by a... 1 second, chat. Just gotta... And a good rhythm. Just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak. Trilo, you know better than to insult a judge. Shut up! Just look at your nose. You would think you had the sense to fix it. So they want to punch you in the face, so on the off chance swelling would help. Not your nose the reason you'll never be an A-list star. Some just really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds. What's going on here? Order! Order! I demand to know who the witness is. Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trilo handle this. I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about getting testimony in my court. Ouch! You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed. Alright. Once practice was over, I left the tent with the clown. Once I got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. Then, that's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. There's no one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene? You're sure of that? Without a doubt, he had his silk hat, cloak, and his dumb white roses on his chest. How can you mistake someone in that crazy getup with his nose stuck up so high? That's enough. Then we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown. That's right, dress boy. Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime? Is that a point? We've got to see it. It was a nice see, but the clown can't be the culprit. Why is that? Here's absolute proof. A silk hat? This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for his hat to be at the scene. Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecutor skills are unrivaled. Well done. Man, Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say? Okay. I guess he's the boss again today. No saw Max and only Max, right, Trilo? That's right, and that makes him the killer. There's only one person in that way that night. That makes quite a bit of sense, and makes Max one suspicious character. There's more to the story than meets the eye. Is there something I'm missing this? Yeah. That's a bit strange, don't you think? What's strange? That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose the witness could have seen? That's the victim. That's correct. If Trilo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. Aha! Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that out. What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room. Is that according to the defendant? A likely story. If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime? Ah, I see. Case is going alright, hopefully. We're just gonna do, the first part of it. As soon as this stage, we have no reason to doubt this testimony. And there are clearly no collusive contradictions. He's right. A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now, let's move along with the testimony. Sure wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for bringing Max, would it? Well, Max is part of that bitter love triangle with Regina. The fact that they call it that is so cringe. Ugh. It's probably why Max conked him over the head. Wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head? Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. Around what time did the police arrive at the scene? I suppose it would have been around... Hey, what time was it? Huh? I think it was around, I'd say, a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think? I didn't at 10 p.m., so I'm in the lodging house the whole entire time. I guess that sounds about right. Isn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather. Well, the truth... Will you shut up, you big-nosed dope? Why are you telling him anything extra? Why did you believe that we would just stand outside in that weather? Well, maybe you were waiting for someone. What? Who said we were waiting for someone? Mr. Phoenix Wright, we can all do without your offhanded series. But, this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm onto something. Mr. Wright, who do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold that night? Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina. Wah! You're waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken? Is this true? Well, you can't really ask me that question. Who cares what I was waiting for that night? What's important is what I saw, don't you forget it! Well. Well, it may be a bit stiff, but he's right. Alright. There's obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. Ah! What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime. However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than Max heading to the scene. Ow! There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer. I guess you got me. Alright. I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true, I was waiting for Regina. Pain! Don't volunteer things! Mr. Quist, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house? I was! I was waiting to... You were what? Waiting to... propose? Please call the cops on these clowns. Both of these idiots. Send them to jail. What's the matter? You think the humans have a monopoly on marriage? The matter of the puppet marriage is not under review in this case. You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit. More pain. Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now you have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. Alright, Jesus. Don't be such a prat. Ugh, I'm not reading this. I'm gonna send a gift to her. Head to my pocket link for the chance to pose and give it to her. Yeah. Current mood, chat. Yeah. This is a fever dream Phoenix had. Exactly. Thank you! Oh my god, I'm glad. Thank you for saying that, Phoenix. Thank you. Good lord. Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with the cross-examination. There's that sigh at the end. Oh, man. Alright. This is exactly what you plan on giving her. Exactly what I was gonna give her a numbskull. I can find this. Answer this question. What was it? Yeah, me too, friend. Engagement ring. Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs. Yeah, that's what I feel too. Mr. Phoenix Wright's joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here. This is Whip was about to lash out at almost anything. And if nothing, we'll probably shut someone up for a long time. Maybe something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. First, I advise you to cut this argument short. I'm gonna have to agree with the defense here. The witness, please revise their testimony, specifically about the engagement ring. I like to stick to facts, not sociology. You don't enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe. Uh-huh. Do you mean this? Objection! Trilo, do you mind if I show you something? What is it? What are you talking about? Uh-oh. Looks like they're going to have to double team me now. You recognize this ring? Ah! That's mine! Give it back! Thief! Thief! Can you testify about this very object? I believe you said. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here? Ah! What is going on here? That's... Pen, say something! Don't be on the spot like that, Trilo. I found this in Money's room? Like in a room where they put money? Like a bank vault? Ha! That filthy monkey's gonna get what's coming to him. Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you avoided slandering innocent fiats in my court. Well, Your Honor, money really is a monkey. In every sense of the word. Oh, I see. Well, no. Might let's go after the shiniest things we can find and gather them up. Shiny things? Trilo, when was this ring stolen from you? Well, I suppose it was that time, you know, that night, the night of the crime. What did you just say? Details. I need more details. Well, it was stolen after Max shut up the plaza. Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct? Well, I guess you, might, be able to say that. The ring might have, could have been taken around that time. Jesus. These monkey noises. Ben, what's with you? Oh, whatever. Nothing to do with anything. It's not who committed the murder. It's not for you to decide what it has to do with what. Well, it's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trilo, back to the topic at hand. I haven't admitted a thing. Not I, Mr. Trilo Quist. What did you do when the ring was taken, Trilo? You know exactly what I did. This is that ring-snatching monkey money. But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you? It's all this slow, loafy fool called Ben's fault. When he was funneling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away. It's indeed an incredible shame. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point. Prove an important point? What point could that possibly be? There's a huge contradiction in the witness's testimony. Contradiction? The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from this entrance to the plaza. However, this witness just stated they chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was off chasing money, there was no one watching the plaza. What is the meaning of all this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours? I'm saying that there's no possible way that this witness saw the plaza the entire time. Thank you, I tried really hard. That's wrong with this little theory, which leads me to the next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene.
Objection!
Well then, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist?
Objection!
Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene. However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant's eye. The witness is lying. He is blinded by his rivalry with Max. Well, the defense's argument does hold water. The witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant. What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get that dork face in trouble. He's not even worth it. Yeah, you would. Fucking freak. I saw him, no doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar. Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night. Ha! I've told you so many times, I think you know my story's not changing. You've already changed your story, stick boy, and I'm sure it'll change some more. When there's one lie, usually there are many more behind it. Exactly, Maya. That's why I have to keep after him. Yeah! I hope y'all are hydrating, so I know I'm hydrating. I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina. That doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm not too sure it was him. I saw Maximum and Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. So that means that Money didn't show up until after you saw Max? That's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max. Then Money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him? How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting? Well, let's see. I'd say about, I suppose, 5 minutes, I think. So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch. Mr. Wright, please receive your cross-examination. I'm hydrating. I've been drinking water the entire time. That's why you say good evening to Max that night. Please enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning, good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obviously I'd say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You got something to add? Let me guess. That's night, Trilo. You say good evening at night. I'm sorry, Trilo. Mr. Quist, I'd prefer you kept your ventriloquist act outside the courtroom. Impossible! A performer lives and breathes in performances. You should know better! There might be something up wrong with this bit of testimony. Isn't that a bit strange to you? What do you mean? Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange. Why would it strike you as strange? Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your coworkers? If it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand. Ow, that hurt! Maybe you should think of having some proof for your lip starts flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school. The reason that Trio ever said something nice to Max, but how do I go about proving that with the evidence? Nothing is everything in this world. Nothing's everything in this world, but I'm sure we learned that one. I'm guessing he would have shot. This would have seen this testimony. Yeah, basically. I think it's like just his actual personality. Like, this is actually who he really is speaking through Trilo. Let's see. Sure was him. I saw nothing I'm glad to get seen. Those 3 ridiculous symbols, huh? Out of curiosity, how many times have we asked that question by now? Once? We're gonna ask again, I'll answer with a chorus. Everyone together now. Silk hat, cloak, white roses. Thank you very much. Maya, you didn't have to join in, did you? But it's fun shouting out with everyone else. There has to be a hole in the system somewhere. Alright. Time to work. Yeah, or would you say, good evening to somebody after, you know, said person clonked you over the head? Trilo, isn't that true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder? A fight? A fight over Regina, to be exact. It wasn't that big of a deal, it was just an argument. It's agreement at most. Disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clonked over the head. Ah! That morning, Ben got clubbed over the head by Max, didn't he? What? Isn't the mission of assault and battery? Ouch! Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first. The truth is, on the day of that crime, the defendant and the witness had a huge fight. There was absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, there's consider the personality of the witness on the stand. There's no way a puppet this this lewd would just up and say good evening to his rival. Wow! Are you saying that this witness is lying? That he is trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene? I didn't tell a single lie, honestly. I just... Yeah, sure you didn't. That's enough from you, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night? It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to. What kind of city is that? The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all. What? If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there's only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximum Galactica. That is why Trilo made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he put it. What in the world? Would the defense kind of explain who it was Trilo saw that evening, then? Considering the ill temper of the witness, there's only one person he would greet. It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? No, Your Honor. It is not Regina. If it was Regina, Trilo would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh, yeah. I suppose you've got a point there. It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not? You're correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trilo. Isn't that correct? Answer the question, Mr. Quist. Wow! Ah! Order! Order! How do you respond to this? Wait a second! Well, at first I thought it was the old man, but look at him, he was obviously Maximum Galactica! Yeah, sure, I believe you. Full of beans. I think it's high time to clear the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica? Or was it Ringmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry? The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant see symbols. 3 symbols. Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man, you gotta remember them by now. Here we go again, everyone all together now. Ow! Yes, if you know, the silk hat, cloak, and white roses. Silk hat and cloak, anyone can wear them. They'd even look good on me. What was that? Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry. What? Miss Von Karma, do you have clear evidence that the person witness saw was the defendant? Well, If that's the case, then it's impossible for me to make a judgment at this point. Yes! We finally won a point in this one. That is very unfortunate. Huh? It's a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix, right? What do you mean by that? You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but who that person was can be answered by the next witness. Huh? Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond the shadow of a doubt, an answer to that question, and evidence that clearly establishes one thing: that there is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime. Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess. Alright. I think we're done with this for today. What do you think, chat? See, the joke is that I say that, but then I close the game anyway. Goodbye.